Hey, what's up, guys? Sean here with BlueRidgeSilverhound. Happy Thanksgiving week. I'm especially thankful for having you, my viewing audience, continuously saying such great things, about my channel, and in the 11 years that I have done the Blue Ridge Silverhound channel. No, you guys have been great, and I can't really say a whole lot more because I am eternally grateful. I would not exist without each and every single one of you here giving, your opinions, good or bad or indifferent or whatever. I strive to bring, concrete evidence-backed videos for you guys to consider in the hobby of numismatics. So if you're into coins and currency, thank you again for all of your support, and keep on hunting out there. So we got a bit of kind of crazy news in the grading scene. All right, CAC, which is Certified Acceptance Corporation, had revealed some images of their brand new graded slabs. For those of you that aren't aware, CAC certifies already graded coins. So, for example, they'll take a coin like this that is fresh from PCGS or NGC, and I believe that, I don't know if they do Annex. I don't think so, but I think just PCGS and NGC. They actually audit the grade on here, so they're unaffiliated with PCGS or NGC. And then if they feel that the coin is graded justly numerically to what's in the slab, then they'll put their little seal of approval, which is generally a green little sticker. So it's either green or gold. Now the gold, that's one of those kind of like chase, attributions that collectors and investors look for. But they've been doing this for such a long time, and they had John Albanese, who is the founding member of CAC, had come out and said, we're going to start grading coins. All right. So they're going to throw their hat in the ring and become part of your options for getting coins graded. And I think there's no better time to do so. And the big reason why is PCGS and NGC have carved out a pretty big market share of what's currently out there. Okay. And because of the desirability to get coins graded, they are essentially not only the pioneers, but they've also put themselves kind of painted into a corner where the expectations are so high that everybody wants to do it. And with that, they've had to battle some pretty gnarly turnaround times. I've heard on a lot of like the regular general modern submission tiers, turnaround times as high as 90 days plus. Some have even reported even turnaround times as long as 6 months. So here's a little bit of a look of the CAC graded slab. This was made available to their members via email. So that's what that looks like. I kind of like the simplicity of it. It's almost like a hybrid of both the NGC and PCGS slabs. The actual shape is similar to the NGC slabs, where they have the, they're kind of, see if I have an example right here. I think I do. Here's one right here. So NGC slabs has a lip that goes all the way out to the edge, so it makes them really easy to stack. PCGS has this inner kind of like channel right here, and the edges are kind of like more lower profile, a little bit rounder as well. But they have combined essentially the best of both worlds. Now, what I'm not particularly crazy about in this case is the white inner silicone ring that's used to hold the coin in place. But I've been told by a few of my colleagues that that is simply just a mock-up, that CAC and Mr. Albanese are kind of testing out various materials. Ideally, I would want to see a clear ring in there just to keep up the cohesivity of the actual slab design. I think the clear with just the white ring looks a little bit out of place here in this one. But overall, I think they're testing out the inertness of that material through various coins. Now, what I can tell you about the CAC great upcoming grading deal, which I believe will be going forward first quarter of 2023, is that they're only going to be focusing on like US type. Primarily, there's a certain date range I believe that they had put in place, but you're not going to be able to get like say moderns graded, not right yet. Along with like tokens and so-called dollars and some of the other things that fall outside of that. So they're going to be able to do like pre-1933 gold. They're going to be able to do, your Seated Liberty series across all denominations, all the older stuff. You get the big idea. But we'll love to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about that graded slab holder? Actually, I kind of like it. And I'm sure they constructed it so that way they can be stacked somewhat similar, like, with a PCGS and NGC slab. They kind of fit a little bit. There's a little bit of wiggle room, but they're not going like oversized on the actual slab, kind of metrics of the thing. So they're not making it like 25% bigger compared to some of the other slabs. So that's CAC. So look forward to seeing from some graded material from them here in the next 6 months or so. Now, another interesting piece of news actually comes from NGC. So that white holder that you just had seen, NGC had announced that they are going to start implementing something called NGCX grading. Excuse me. That's embarrassing. NGC, I might need more of this. Give me a second. What is that? Man, I'm all sorts of, the bottom of my mug's disgusting. No, it's actually a little bit of soap. But anyways, I'm not drinking soap. I'm not that far gone yet. Give me another 20 years and then we'll revisit that, take me to the loony bin. But anyways, going back to NGCX, they are now, well, anyways, I guess it would help if you guys had seen what actual image of the NGCX holders would look like. They're actually using a familiar look, a 10-point graded scale that goes from, I guess, 0.2 all the way up to 10 being like the perfect grade. So I brought up NGCX on their website. They actually have it under news. You guys can always check this out. I'll even post the link below in the description box if you want to read up more on it. Introducing NGCX, a 10-point grading scale for coins. Okay, keep in mind, when we're thinking about 10-point grading scale, it's going to be similar to how they grade comics. NGC is a part also of CGC grading, which is Comics Grading Corporation. NGC is Numismatic Grading Corporation. So they all fall under the same parent company umbrella. But they are implementing a 10-point grading scale, that goes, I guess, from 0.2 for being like a really poor looking coin. And then they'll do 0.2 increases along the way, which means you'll have a 1, 1.2, 1.3. 10 is, of course, a perfect grade. Similar to what they do with comics. Here's a look at this X-Men comic that grades out, 9.2, I believe, is what I put on there for this X-Men. But they're going to do that. Now, what they had stated, according to their news press release thing, is that they are not rewriting the rules of the 70-point grading system that we all are familiar with today. They're not reinventing the wheel, but they're simply adding another option, probably one that is a lot more approachable for standard folks that aren't familiar with the Sheldon scale from whatever, poor 1 all the way up to mid-state or proof 70, which is the perfect grade. They're simplifying it so that way it's easier for folks who are brand new to getting into collecting to kind of grasp. But however, the important thing is to note is that the 10-point grading scale system is going to going to greatly enhance the just the possibilities of grading itself. Okay, if you think the CAC grading is going to be a game changer, implementing a completely different but yet very familiar coin grading system is going to be one that we are going to look out for. So they're going to be able to do it on across all coins. You just, I guess, simply have to opt for the regular standard Sheldon scale or the 10-point graded scale, and then go from there. Pretty crazy. Let's see if there's anything else that... The 10-point grading scale has long been the standard for most collectibles, including comic books, sports cards, trading cards, and more. So they're again taking something that's familiar, crossing it over. I think personally that's a very smart idea, and I can't wait to see. The slabs look very attractive, but yeah, this is more a supplement to the existing Sheldon graded coins, and it is not going to replace the 70-point graded scale by no means, because you're going to have to contend with PCGS and just an overall community who's been used to that standard grading system for quite some time. They're going to keep everything the same. All the slabs will say NGCX across the top on a blue thin banner. You'll still have the same information. You'll still have the barcode with the cert number right on the label. The coins look essentially great in these slabs. It's just you have to get used to the Proof 10 or Mid-State 9 or whatever it's going to be from this point forward as a supplement. But you'll also, the auction houses and the overall scene is going to accept this, I would say, pretty well. And again, people will still be used to the regular Sheldon scale, but this is probably going to be geared toward the newer collector base that are coming in, or maybe crossing over from sports cards or comic books, which I think is going to be fantastic. So, pretty cool. Actually, if you guys wanted to check it out, ngccoin.com /X is going to be your website if you wanted to check it out as well on there. So that's kind of like the big news, both grading related, but I also wanted to take some time to share a few. If you guys haven't seen the community post that I had made last week regarding the Blue Ridge Silverhound and live coin Q&A holiday giveaway, I have a few spoilers here that I want to discuss with you. These are just a few of the items that we're going to be giving away on our December 5th live stream. You don't have to enter in anything. You don't have to put your email address in some data bank where you have to, none of that stuff. All you have to do is attend our December 5th live stream and simply just comment. When we're giving away an item, just comment in there based off of what our qualifications are, and then you are in like Flint, and then we're going to be doing kind of like the random giveaway deal on there for each item, and then we're going to have winners. So we're going to be giving away microscopes. These are the Anden Star branded scopes. This is actually kind of cool. So we have this one. Thank you, by the way, to Anden Star for donating these for our holiday giveaway. We also have this one here as well. This one's really cool. You can even use this one for the kiddies to look at insects and plant life and all sorts of cool stuff. So we have those two scopes. Each one independently, I think one is $80, another one's like 55 or 60 value-wise. We also have a few books. I actually picked up another one as well. So I did grab a few more copies of the Strike It Rich of Pocket Change. We had actually given away quite a few of these last holiday season on the live coin Q&A holiday giveaway stream. We're going to be giving away 2 copies of this. And this is a great book. We've had a lot of new members that have come in, not specifically to this channel, although we have had quite a resurgence, quite a boom of new folks coming in. I might even hit 300,000 subs by the end of the year. Would you believe that? It's going to be awesome. If we do that, I'll give away something really special. So you guys stay tuned. Let's see if we can hit that mark. But we have 2 copies of that for the folks. We have a brand new copy of Whitman's United States Currency. This book is amazing. Lots of full color information. It's got a price guide in there, although I personally don't use the price guide, but it's got the Freeburg numbers and all that great stuff. As far as coins and stuff, I only have a few coins that I'm going to spoil for you. First and foremost, we have a 2021 PCGS graded tandem holder of both the Type 1, Type 2 Silver Eagle changeover pair from last year. Again, both perfectly graded. So you're getting, this is one of the items that we're going to be giving away on that December 5th stream. And then finally, something really cool. We have a 1902 $10 national banknote. This is, of course, date back. And yes, I did buy it from Great Collections last week as another giveaway item. So it's got the dual dates on there, but it's a San Francisco, California $10 national banknote. It has a value of about $200, somewhere thereabouts. But this is just a small piece of the entire pie, guys. This is like 2 slices of apple pie out of 8. So we got a bunch of other stuff that we're going to be giving away. It's going to be a lot of fun. Come join us December 5th. Save the date. Live coin Q&A channel. It's going to be live coin Q&A. Blue Ridge Silverhound kind of like teaming up to do a really epic giveaway. And hopefully you guys will stick around on the live coin Q&A channel. Hit the subscribe button. Come follow us. Hit that bell. And we're going to be doing up big, like we normally do every single year. You guys know I spare no expense. I take care of you guys. So thank you guys again for a little bit of news, a little bit of fun for the holidays with these giveaways. It's going to be absolutely epic. Thank you guys. Love you guys. You know, always a pleasure. Sean, Blue Ridge Silverhound. I can't even think. It's so amazing. Have a safe holiday week. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone out there, and I will see you guys on the next coin video. Rest assured, I will be back, baby. All right, take care.